Oh my God. We're in Tradeview markets with sponsors TradeGATEHub. If you don't know me by now, before anything happens, is how you get to know us. You got this far. Him's breaking high. Coach and I run a site, TradeGATEHub, sponsored by Tradeview Markets. Go to the YouTube channel, the red icon, with over almost 5,200 subscribers and two videos, sometimes three videos a day for years now. We built up a hell of a community. Built by traders like Tradeview Markets for traders like Tradeview Markets, and it's no different than at TradeGATEHub as we look over our past guest speakers. Look at this. We have Jack Schwager, Bob. Great. This was a good one. Tom Lugo. Go to us. You get to know us a little bit more specifically. We do a couple of videos a day. We're getting the last time back to the YouTube channel, XBI Breaking High. You'll see that Coach did one an hour ago.
New month.
Whoa.
Let's stay in tune in June.
Let's stay in tune to, and you know what? When I hear that segue, I can't help but wait for tomorrow when I hear, good morning, it's 11 Eastern EST. It's time for Mike and me. But let's not jump ahead because Coach put out a video this morning, like I said, news-driven dollar probably has everything you need for a plan, a macro plan. Not to take away Coach's trading acumen because he's been short Amazon up the wazoo for a long time now. Bravo, last to fail. Get to know the plan during the week. I do. So, as of 11:09 a.m., I'm not really sure. I don't even know what the hell's going on. I know it's moving, and I know the prices they're moving at. But sometimes not why. Matter of fact, they're doing the opposite of what they did the other day. I'll get into it. Anyway, get what Coach says. Already garnering those views. I don't even get that many views today. That should shortchange myself. Okay, I posted late last night. I was psyched. I still am as the VIX goes higher. You know what? Somebody told me about MP. NVAX going higher. I got to concentrate. You know what I have to do? Be a pro, take my mind off the action and get the fundamentals. Because, as a kid, I always wanted to, play the game, but then you had to practice 4 days a week. And then you see all the pros, NBA pros come out, they're doing layups. The guy's 2 feet from the rim and he's going like that, making layups. He's like a 99% chance there, especially with not a guy on his back. Why does he do it? He gets back to fundamentals. And that's what we're going to go back to do. If I didn't do that, I'd be shortchanging both you and I. And I speak that for the mass. Good evening, Sunday Night Post. Top performing industry groups year to date. Everybody should have at least 3 to 5 top best of breeds in each respective sector on what's moving with the strongest groups right there. Period. If you don't have that, you're at a disadvantage. Apparel, shoes, and retail. All right, let's go. I don't even know what they are, but I'm assuming they're these. ONON. How you doing? Crocs. How you doing? Skechers. Had that long, the fun so talk. Okay, so there you go. Nike's the laggard. Bought in the fun. I'm in it. It's going to take a little bit of time, probably some binary news or some sort of China situation, but I've done worse. I like it. My charts are over here. I have screens, not to be disrespectful, for lack of a better term. All right, so new share. Let's go here. Let's take that off. Share. Let's make sure I'm on the right screen. So I got screen fear and greed. You know what? After Friday's rally, it was fear. The massive rally into Friday's gamma squeeze was put it into neutral, stock picking. All right, the Russell continue to hold the confluence area. The pivots go through this. All those stocks hitting 52-week lows yesterday. Some decent best of breeds as well. Snowflake. What happened to Snowflake? My God. Everybody loved this stock. Even like taking a chance into earnings. It's cheap. I get it. Warren owns it. Blah, blah, blah. Snowflake. How did people not like you not like the symbol? Snowflake. That reminds me of Square a couple of years ago. This is the daily on Square. A couple of years ago on Square was the same thing. You never know. It's in the wrong sector. Look at Unity Software. Unity Software, 17. It's going the opposite way. Is the NASDAQ, which I'm short. They actually did just cover some. All right. It's relative weakness. Go back to the page here. I'm a little slow this morning. I am. Very rare. Walter Deemer, second B outside day reversal. Okay. Pardon me, spies. Yeah, listen, tech sector, tech equity sector assets. Everybody's in the pool, and everybody is not in the pool on the Dow stocks, which are the most heavily shorted by hedge funds. And I kind of like bought more 3M this morning in the fund. Fact. The only negative about that is what Mike V, you ask, is that it was in Barron this weekend. Oh, I love it. I especially love that new, and you know what's even working? I'll tell you what's working. Gap stores. There it goes. Parabolic, if you will. Gap stores. Oh, this is interesting too. Take it as you wish. You take it either way. The cost to hedge it, always double click in a DGH or click the enlarge. The cost to hedge a 10% drop has reached its highest level. There's no premium. That's why the VIX is so low. I mean, they rather it's. I don't use the words crash. That's up for a flash crash. Or you know what? Coach and I have had this discussion 4 bazillion times. I think we both come to it some sort of agreement that there's so many options and outs, especially to trade these as 0-day options. You know, there's always a way out. You know, when there was just the VIX to trade as protection, that's when it became a inflator. People ran to it. It was only one. You know, if you're in the desert, cheap analogy, and there's only one bottle water stand, they're going to be crowded to it, just like the VIX. If you have 1,000 different selections it kind of dilutes the actual idea. I know there's a more mathematical sequence, and there's probably more even better qualitative sequence. But those more experienced get what I mean. Commodities, go through it over the time. Spies, Qs, Saved by the Bell. Look at the Qs starting the Qs. There they are now. They're up again. Actually, Qs are down today. Goldman sentiment indicator. Your plan throughout the week. Always posting daily in TGH, no matter what. If it's a weekly, daily, no matter what. Economic releases, upgrades, downgrades, Wall Street research. You get the picture. No liquidity yet. Hedge funds exposure in single names. That's why you're seeing stocks doing what they're doing. Earnings this week. Who's sexy for us? GitLab. Let's look at GT. You want us to talk about this? Take a gander at GTLD. I mean, if they can't bounce Snowflake, I don't know what's going to do it on GitLab. Oh, what a horrible looking chart. Then they sold it too, right into the meme strength. The opposite. This is a chance for this freaking thing to bounce, but the selling, GitLab. I'll trade it. Retailers I just see in the back. Bed Bath and Body Works, CrowdStrike, Stitch Fix, Philip Van Gogh. We got some sexy things here. Ollie's, Lulu. You don't want to be wrong at Ollie's. Campbell Soup. Probably don't even want to run Campbell Soup the way things are going these days. The hedge funds are on the wrong side. Campbell Soup's pops 8 to 12%. Believe me, Big Lots, NIO. All right, we got DocuSign. Ooh, daddy. We got some action. Some binary action for those that like to play lottos. I don't do them often, but I do them. Stay tuned. All right, Goldman sees the drug market growing to 30 billion with Lilly and everybody else. Thanks. Where were you? Okay, let's see what we posted this morning in the stocks indices. This is where Surf's Up, another amenity. The Surf's Up works with me. Where I left off, he picks up. Good morning, TGH. Good morning, all the people in the room. More people watching me. Good morning. I appreciate that. I never met an angry trader that was successful. Fact. GLD resistance, GameStop. All right, all the upgrades, downgrades. We had the movers, and then we move on. Natural gas low, NVAX highs, HIMS highs. Here's my screen. All right, look at this. Look at this as I go. NVAX high. HIMS volumes high. Wood, I punt this HIMS badly. I was looking over. Sometimes I take a picture of my positions. My bedroom's up in my bed. Our bedroom's my wife is on the other side of the freaking house on the second floor, right? So for me, especially in the winter, to come down and go to the office, which is in the back corner here, everyone knows my office. to trip. So I take a position of my picture, take a picture of my positions, and I'm on the cell phone, I use it by my cell phone. And Hims, I punted this morning. Bad trade. I ran out of a good stock. Look at Hims. Hims and hers. And they tried to do, you know what the problem with Hims was? Let me tell you why I sold a lot of Hims. I'm up for discussion. I didn't like, see how it ran nicely, but that pullback was a little bit too steep. I didn't think it'd make a V. I want, normally these, price earnings gaps or earnings gaps, they usually don't steepen that much. And that's why, I didn't sell, I didn't punt like a piker down here. I think I sold, you know where I sold? I told it right here. I sold around 1850 when it got back to that new high. And then it stalled again. What are you gonna do? Hold on. Good morning, sir.
Hey, do you know what a shaving cream is?
Do I know where the shaving cream is?
Yeah.
I don't know. Look around my thing. Stepson wants to know what the shaving cream is. No problem. Apologize, but I'll make it up to you. You want to know a statistical fact on Mike V? I'll get into something personal. I have not used a straight razor like a freaking shaving cream on my skin. And I would probably say 5 to 6 years. I always use a beard trim. It's a long time. And I used to be one of those metrosexuals. I used to shave, I used to get my eyebrows waxed. All right, it's a waste of time here. All right, what do we have here? After the close, GTLB, nobody interesting for me. The video splits in a couple of days. This is running up into the point. Believe me, the day before or after, you'll see it pull back. I'm not saying it's the end. VIX, dollar, Croach, another call by Coach. Regional banks on the low. We just had it here. What happened? Regional banks on the low. And I'm short Schwab. Not gonna lie. Right before I came on and shorted some Chuck. Chucky Schwab. There's the daily on Chuck. It's my 50-day moving average rule. Pull back nicely, probably a little steeper than it should. Look at the weekly. It's not a barn burner. I think I'm on the right sector. Let's look at the other people. JP and the boys. Okay, always holds up best. Goldman, the big daddy. Morgan Stanley actually pulled back the most. That has a bruise in. Morgan Stanley's at the, you know what? They're a better place. Gurn just came out with news. I haven't known a lot of people along this. I hope it's up to these guys. Gurn news. All right. All right, anyway, do I have any questions? A lot of funky things going on this morning, a lot of halts. Let's look at the wise guys, what they're doing. Hertz Bears, J&J, DFC, Carvana, Zion, TLT, bullish positioning. Dale Pinkert might be interesting. GTLB, they're shorting it into, but they're taking the June 7th. It's a binary play. That's what, a $10,000 bet. That's nothing. I could do that. Doesn't mean I'd be right. Marvell, AVTR, not in it. SPX, VIX sellers a little bit lower. Yeah, the VIX. That's it. EWW coming across again, Coach. Remember I told you about this, Mr. Pinkert? EWW. What happened to Mexico? This is Mexico today. Is this a glitch? Mexico. Let's see if they got the cement man. They did get the cement man. Mexican under siege. What happened here? And I should know it. I'll know it in about 5 minutes. As my dog Tony Pistache. What is this? I'm holding a professional situation here. Meta near the highs. That took me to, I covered the cues right before I came on. Fact. It was my cover on the cues, ladies and gents. I don't know. You know what? I have to get, first of all, I have to kick everybody out of the office here. Just they think, here's my first short of the cues this morning. Matter of fact, I shorted early this morning. Short the cues all morning, 64, 64, bought some back 63, shorted more, bought it back right before it came on the 33, Meta breaking high. Is GameStop breaking high? GameStop at 28. Let's see if those are over. That's what they propelled the NASDAQ up. They rotated, they sold the garbage, and they bought the quality. Microsoft was up now. Is it up now? But look at Microsoft. I don't know. Coach has a better opinion of this. Well, you know what? They're taking up Meta, still under the 50-day, no problem. Not to me. Microsoft under the 50-day. The Goog. I don't know, man. They're selling these freaking. I don't like these. Maybe they take these. The conspiracy theory. One of them. I don't know if I'm on. I don't know if this one's that far out. That the GME might be ran by some funds. And by the way, when there's speculation out there, these funds can unwind. These Amazons and these bigger tech stocks right there. APP. What happened to this thing? Actually, it's the hanging in there. Starbucks. All of a sudden they want it. All of a sudden they want it. You know what? It took calls to. Freaking bastard. It took calls. Where's my SFM? That's fair. That's forming a little bit of a bear flag, I think. I got it at that thing. All right. Any questions, Louis? Louis, talk to me. I'll leave it there. Pardon me. I'm in the room all day. I'm going to actually go to watch Coach's video, and I don't know if I should. There's a lot of trading that I like that I don't really necessarily want to know why, but everybody deserves an answer. SMMT, hot stock. Where are we? Some technology. We don't. Range, volume, and price action. Even today, it went from 880 to 990. Not every day it could move from like 2 to 10. Still got a lot of volume and range. Okay, trade it. Obviously, you're not into it. It's except if it breaks those channels or ranges, you're not gonna. It's a little bit more confined. You're not looking to make that much unless you have some whatever you do. But there's good trading opportunity out there. So Mike V, I'll leave it there. Hood taking more calls. BBWI. You don't want to be short this one. I think this BBWI 6 times weighted volume, and I think it has earnings than it does. So they want to take up Bed Bath and Body Works. And by the way, not only am I a patron, not a jinx. Goldman loves this thing. Bed Bath and Body Works. I mean Bath and Body Works, not Bed Bath and Beyond. Not for me. Although they do dress points tonight too. Yeah, come on in, everyone. We're paying the post guys here. Mailman, come on in. No big deal. I'm not doing anything. Only having $250,000 swings. It's okay. Dress barn, designer brands, being facetious. Except not the latter. All right, it is what it is. We'll leave it there, everybody. Good week. And there's no summer, no summer stopping trading. There's always something going on. So if not, you want any tweaking or anything or help with any live accounts, let me know. Any routing, it's all the same. We're all the same pool. Believe me, I have no edge. Demo accounts, like TradeGATEHub's slogan is, it's really quality over quantity, but expert sailors never learned to sail in calm waters. This is the deep water. You got a life preserver on, and we're watching you, and but get in there. Tradeview Markets, Mike V. We're here the rest of the week. I'll try to do better the next time. Have a plan. Trade well. Cheers.